All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Alright, I ran out of breath.
That's beautiful. That was good. Good intro.
Thank you.
Surely we won't be sued by whoever did make that song.
I mean, that wasn't, what, 15 seconds?
That was also a cover, so I think we're okay.
Probably.
Wow. You know, I feel like we are going to date this, and I feel like maybe this is going up today because we
didn't put one up
yesterday.
Yesterday,
and
as
today
of November 2nd.
Is Erection Day.
Oh, god damn it. Yes, Election Day.
Ironically, also Erection Day because of No Nut November.
No, not November. Whoa.
I think right out the gate, we should clarify because a lot of people have misconstrued views on what No Nut November actually is. It's not some stupid internet trend that is like, okay, let me take that back. It's a stupid internet trend that is designed to bring awareness to men's health.
Men's health. Because a lot of men aren't healthy.
Because pornography addiction is a thing. That's a thing that a lot of men suffer from.
A lot.
A lot of men.
It's not our fault.
It's not really even their fault. You know who I blame? I'll have to get back to you on that. I'll find someone to blame.
There's a lot of people you can blame. You can blame
Riley Reid.
Yeah, let's do that.
Who's that dude that makes your wiener grow big?
Are you talking about the scams?
Sure. He's like a fat dude, kind of looks like the Penguin from Batman.
You talking about Ron Jeremy?
That's the one.
Ron Jeremy.
I blame him.
I blame the 70s.
The 70s as well.
Yeah, you know why I blame the 70s? Because 70s music, especially 70s disco kind of jazz funky music, is what they play in the old school one.
That's a good point.
I mean, if you watch, the online video on our YouTube channel.
We actually parody such a horrendous event.
And I think we actually used his one of the songs from his playlist on Spotify.
Ron Jeremy?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Professor.
God damn it.
It's sad that we were both on the same page with that. No, but it really is a legitimate thing. There's such a thing called the No Fap movement.
Yeah.
Fap with a FAP, which is all about men's health and like bringing,
awareness.
The fact that like I don't know what the approximate ratio is, but the fact that like every dude at some point in his life is going to get prostate cancer. That's just how men work because we have prostates.
Okay,
and they die.
The only thing I have about that is they also say that doing that lowers your risk of prostate cancer.
There's a lot of misinformation out there.
Yes.
Which is exactly why we need stuff like No Nut November and the No Fap movement to like bring this stuff to the forefront. Because I'm going to be honest, maybe it's a little politicizing. Nobody gives a shit about men's health. No. Nobody does. There are people that will champion it, but it's not the same way in that like we as men don't have a phone number to call, despite the fact that we kill ourselves in inordinate amounts as opposed to everybody else.
Okay, I was like, where's he going with this one?
All I'm saying is men have problems too. I'm not saying men's problems are more important. I'm not saying they're less important. I'm saying we have problems.
Oh yeah, we have tons of problems.
That, and I feel like we're going to be reaching a new age when like, what is it, fifth wave feminism at this point kicks in? They're like, well, wait, we need to bring men into this. Get them some rights too,
Feminism, we love women. I don't know where it was going with that.
He's visibly uncomfortable right now.
I'm not.
He's going on another political rant.
No, I'm not.
Somebody stop him.
No, listen. All I'm going to say is this. No matter what movement it is, no matter what you believe, there's always someone who's going to oppose you, and that sucks. Because there's always somebody who's not going to see it the way you do. Whether it's like, if you believe in somebody should have rights, if you believe somebody shouldn't have rights, if you believe that people are treated unfairly, there's always someone who's going to oppose you. And that's just the politics of life. And that's why I hate politics.
There you go, everybody. That's why this motherfucker did. No, I'm not going to out you. Never mind.
Stop, please. I'm going to cry.
It is an election day, though. Like, ow, I just banged my elbow on my desk.
Why would you do that?
An election day. For the first time in, 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, there's elections all that happen all the time, isn't there?
Yeah, and arguably people say that that your local elections are far more important than the national election.
Yeah,
but
those are the ones that are supposed to like really impact you more than the national ones.
But according to literally everybody and everybody's grandmother and everybody's dog, the world will end tonight at approximately midnight to 2 a.m. when they officially call it one way or the other.
Well, I'll tell you this. I looked up the 2020 election results, and both Joe Biden and Donald Trump have 0 at the moment.
Wow. Tide race.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
I'm
and it was
pretty sure
updated right now.
I don't know who all is on the ballot, but
I don't know either. I know
I'm
those two.
pretty sure Kanye West is on the ballot.
No, he's not officially.
Is he not officially on the ballot?
No, but you can write him in.
I've been seeing memes like of people that took like pictures.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't know if you're allowed to do that, and I definitely don't remember.
I mean,
like, I'll
if you
out
think
myself. I
about it-
voted. I don't remember seeing that.
If you remember back in 2016, I think it was.
Yeah.
Who was there? Was somebody who was like, I'm voting. Oh, when a lot of people were writing in D's nuts for election.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
I'm pretty sure you can write in Kanye West.
That's amazing. What are the odds, right? With everybody being so politicized, do you think people will meme again? Like, there was the whole big Trump, the whole big thing about Trump was that it was like a meme, right? They're like, he's never gonna win. Put him as a joke, and then he won, and it was like, and everybody was like, oh shit. Do you think?
So you think people are gonna be like, wouldn't it be funny?
Wouldn't it be funny if Kanye West took over after him?
I mean,
wow, that would be wacky.
He wouldn't stand a chance compared to the big two right now.
You don't
Just
think so?
because, for one, he's a write-in, and two, people
True.
are way too political
Yeah,
for that.
I think the scene has shifted quite
Yeah.
dramatically. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that
anything else
from
going
what I've
on?
seen, like there are armed people out there suppressing voters. That's nuts.
Yeah, see, I saw that and I was like, yeah, that's kind of scary.
There was I think maybe on like, oh God, I don't know. I was reading some thread somewhere, on Reddit. Oh boy, that like it was like a picture, of somebody that had like tweeted out like, hey, you guys really think this is a democracy when there's people out there with like, you're preparing for the end of the world when this election is coming up. Is
Yeah.
this really a democracy? And I was like, oh my God, it's a good point.
And if you think
a good
about
point.
it, it's crazy. No, like actually, I don't think people have been this offensive,
Riled up about
that's the
things.
word.
Yeah.
About an election until this year, and it's like because it's like so polarized.
It is.
Because
Yeah.
before, a lot of people were like, okay, I see the pros and cons of this person. I see the pros and cons of that person. Or be like, oh, that person's Republican. Nah, I'm going to vote for Democrat and vice versa.
Yeah.
But this time around, it's literally like either you vote for him, you vote him out. Either way, you're going to get killed.
They've hyped it up to like life and death.
Yeah.
And it's genuinely, I think the same fucking thing is going to happen that happened last time. Where everyone was like, oh man, if Trump gets elected president, I'm moving to Canada.
And nobody
'cause
moved.
The world's going to be over. It's like, the world's not over. You didn't move to Canada. You're promising the same thing. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like, there's a part of me deep down, the part that's like, yes, let the world end. Then I won't ever have to finish college. And I could just die peacefully in my bedroom.
I mean,
That is like, you know what? Yeah. Riots.
oh my God.
Let's go loot Walmart.
No.
But then like the rest of me is like, yeah, nothing's gonna happen. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. They're gonna go, we've called it officially for and the world is not ending.
I'm just going to say this. I don't think I've ever been so stressed or on edge about elections.
Well, you weren't even able to vote last time, were you?
Yeah, I was.
You were?
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, because I was 19 at the time, I believe.
yeah, that's right. Well, no,
No,
you're 22
it was
now. Oh no, so you would have just
26.
turned 18.
Yeah, that's right. I turned
Yeah.
18 the month before. That's right.
Yeah. I mean, I think I've said before, and I don't know if we put this one out, but I did not pay attention last time.
I don't think we put that one up, but no.
Yeah.
You did.
Because
Say that.
I was just like, and I was a kid, didn't know what was going on,
Yeah.
and it's fascinating, like reading more and stuff.
Yeah, I was just like, I know who I don't want. That's all I'm gonna vote as, pretty much.
We're
back
keeping
then.
it all very vague, and
Yeah.
nobody really knows. Maybe they're Republicans, maybe they're Democrats. Who knows?
Ooh, excuse me.
Maybe they're just gonna walk
Well,
up
I'll
to
tell
the
you-
polls
There's
and cough on everybody.
Shut up. There's four main, at least according to New York Times.
Yeah.
There is 4 main candidate, and not including any kind of like write-ins or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think they haven't tallied up any votes yet, so everybody's at 0.
Right.
So we have, of course, Donald Trump for the
Yep.
Repubs.
Yep.
We have Joseph R. Biden Jr. for the Dems. We have
I didn't realize he was a junior.
Howie, I think it's Howie.
Hmm.
Howie Hawkins, who's the Green Party. I don't know anything about the Green Party.
I have
be
not
honest.
heard anything about that dude.
And then we
at
have
all.
Joe Jorgensen for the Libertarian Party.
Hmm.
And I've seen signs for Joe Jorgensen, but I don't know anything about the Libertarian Party.
Joe Jorgensen. Yeah, they're interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because if you think about it, all you really hear about is Joe and Donald.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry, Trump
I never
and
even heard
Biden.
that third dude's name. What was his name?
Howie Hawkins.
Howie?
Howie, like Howie Mandel?
Like Howard? Like short for Howard?
I no, it's
Never heard
straight
that
up
dude's name
Howie
before.
Hawkins.
Wow. What a guy.
According to Wikipedia. Oh no, it is short for Howard. Okay. No, because I'm gonna shut up. Is this Wikipedia? I don't know what this is for. I don't think this is Wikipedia. But as an American trade unionist and environmental activist from New York,
Oh my.
he is a co-founder of the Green Party of the U.S. I don't know. I don't think that's a new party or anything like that. But maybe it's saying like
No.
of the overall, he was one of the people who started it. I guess.
Yeah, maybe so.
Let me look
Wow.
up the Green Party because I'm curious. So
Yep.
how much we know about politics.
This is not a comedy podcast anymore. We are politics now.
See, and this is what I didn't want to happen. We're supposed to make people laugh.
You looking up stuff because you don't understand politics?
Shut up.
Just because I don't understand politics, but I also refuse to look anything up unless it's conspiracy related.
I mean, I was just interested. You know what? Let's stray away from politics for now.
Yeah. Sun's shining. It's not cold anymore outside.
It
least-
sucks because it was really nice outside.
It was nice for like a week. Yeah. And now look at now look at us.
Now look at us.
It's like 22 Celsius out there.
You son of a bitch. Listen, you live in America. Don't speak that stuff. Are you a scientist?
Am I? No.
You don't need to be in Celsius. I
yeah,
understand you lived in Japan for like half your life.
The scientists use Celsius.
Yeah.
Because Celsius is superior. And it also makes more sense for us as regular people. We don't need to know it's
John.
79 degrees.
John.
And I know that when it hits 79, I'm going to need
John.
a coat. But 78? I don't know about that.
John,
What?
don't you ever speak that blasphemy in this podcast again.
It's too specific. It's too specific and it's too awkward.
You live in
Celsius is on a scale of 0 to 100.
Mhm.
Well, at least what we'll use. Because 100 is the boiling point of water.
Where?
0 is the freezing point of water.
Where?
Doesn't that make sense?
I suppose, yes.
As opposed to Fahrenheit, 30 is the
To-
freezing point of salt water.
32.
And I don't know, like 256 or whatever is the boiling point of salt water.
I've never seen it used for 256. but
I don't know the exact boiling point.
212 is for water. I know
There,
that.
that's the one.
And
yeah.
32 is for freezing for water.
No, for salt water. Salt.
Are you sure?
Water. Yep. Because Fahrenheit was, I don't know why he decided to do salt water.
Why do we use...
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Why do we use How do you spell Fahrenheit? Isn't there an H in there?
It's like
There
bear.
it is. I found it. Why do we use Fahrenheit? Fahrenheit was a great temperature system 300 years ago,
Thank you.
back in the early 18th century.
What a ringing first line.
Listen, I'm going to say this how I've always said it. America just wants to be different. They're like the middle child
Well,
in the family who wants to be different from everyone else because they know that they're going to be on the back burner if they aren't being noticed.
All I'm saying is there's a lot of things that were done back then that aren't done now because they were not great ideas. Like slavery.
Oh boy.
There we go. I had to get it out there. Sorry,
I
everybody.
sworn we said we were going to be done with that stuff.
Yeah, and we totally forgot that, not sponsored, but we are going to be drinking Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Mike's Hard Strawberry.
Sorry, strawberry lemonade. Yes, I've never had this before, but
It's
boy, does that
really
smell
good.
Damn, that smells
If
good.
you are of age and listening to us, if you like strawberry lemonade or lemonade and you like alcohol, I highly suggest it. It won't get you drunk.
Mm,
May get you
yeah.
buzzed, depending on how much you've eaten or drinking that day.
I mean, 5% is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
It's good price per volume.
Yeah, I've only had one of these each time I've had them, and I haven't been like, it hasn't hit me too hard.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Let's dink it.
think it. That works too.
Ooh. A little bit of fizz. I didn't realize it was fizzy.
Yeah. Oh, and it's so good you can barely taste the alcohol in it.
Ooh, that is fantastic.
Like literally, it's literally one of those drinks where you're like, oh, I forgot there's alcohol in it, and you want to just
Yeah.
keep drinking it.
Mike, you are a hero.
Not sponsored, but you should totally sponsor us
Yeah.
because I'm down to drink more of this.
Yep.
All
This
the
is
time.
where I think we would put 15 minutes in.
Mm-hmm.
This would be the first ad read if we had one. Just gonna keep doing that until somebody sponsored us.
What the hell?
Wow. Yeah.
If you're listening to us, I want to put out an ad for us. If you need some pretty cool voice actors to do manly men or not so manly men,
Evil villains.
villains,
Heroic heroes.
anime voices.
Yes, master. I'll pull the switch. Good, Igor. Pull the switch.
Yes.
Do Kermit the Frog.
Miss Piggy, we need to be careful. They're coming to eat you.
God damn it, Kermit! I can't do Kermit the Frog.
You know, scarily, Mickey Mouse and Miss Piggy
Why Miss Piggy?
kind
Oh,
of similar.
possibly yeah.
Oh, Kermit.
I can do Peach from Super Mario. Mario. It's a me,
Lord.
Mario.
Oh, Lord.
Woohoo! I can do Mario. Nintendo, hit me up.
Yeah,
We
we're
can
all
also do
impressionists. Oh my
accents.
God! And you know what?
Hmm.
Because in honor of Sean Connery,
Oh yes.
my man, dude, what a legend. He is actually one of the favorite voices that I get to do, because I actually played a D&D character that was based around him and like shared his voice. You know, you have to have that initial jump in where you go, "My diary is in Berlin," and then you're ready to step into the realm of Sean Connery. What a legend! You will be forever remembered. Thank you. That was my tribute to Sean Connery.
is John's favorite voice to put on, hands
He-
down.
dude. He's like one of the coolest dudes ever.
Literally, any chance he gets, he will put it on.
it's one of my
And
favorites.
he's been working on it for years. At
It's
this
probably really cringy to like hear it when it's not like, you know, as the character that I'm playing, but like, I love doing his voice. It's so much fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think one of my favorite videos from that dude is I don't know, it's like a clip of an interview that was, boy, maybe in the 90s, early 2000s from him, that they were like interviewing him, and at some point, I don't know why the question even got asked, but they got into the topic of like hitting women, right?
Oh.
And they were like, yeah, or he had said something like, you know, it's not always wrong to like hit your spouse, right?
Yes.
And the interviewer was immediately like shocked, right? Like, what? How do you mean? Like, could you expound on that? Like, what are you talking about? And he's like, well, sometimes you exhaust every other option,
Oh my god.
and you just have to pow.
Stop.
And I'm like, God damn!
Oh my gosh.
What a man! What a legend!
Oh my jeez.
And it wasn't even like in a vindictive way. He was just like, that's just like how it works. Like you neither of you will back down from your point, or you know you're right and they're wrong, and like you just can't convince him, and you can't escape the conversation. So you just gotta pow. And it's
that's-
not like beat
That's
him to
how
death.
wars start.
It's not beat him to death. It's just shut the fuck up. Yeah, and then you move on. It's like, well, I mean, hell, that's a little scary, but
Is that how you live your life?
that's how if anybody annoys me, I just smack the shit out of them.
Oh, you haven't hit me yet, so that
I
says
haven't hit
something.
anybody in a long while. No. Last person I hit, me.
Are you
Smacked
okay?
the crap out of my wiener because it was
Oh
like,
my
hey,
God.
man, that's kind of a hot girl over there. You want to do something about it? Psh, bitch,
Oh
shut
my
up.
god. That's abusive. That's a self-abusive thing? I'm pretty sure it is.
Nah, not unless I've got razor blades.
Ooh,
At any
speaking
rate,
of abuse. Oh, sorry, wait.
The great Halloween candy sale is probably over by now.
Yeah.
It is day 3.
Was this our second annual, or would we consider
This
it
is the
first?
first annual, I
Yeah, because
believe.
it's only happened one time
Or no, wait,
outside.
when does the annual start?
It starts the November 1st.
We did it. No. I mean, well, we did it last year. We did it again this year. So is this the second annual?
See, and that's where we get the confusion because I've seen this in so many shows. They were like the first annual, but it's the first time they've done it. So are they saying it's the first annual because it's going to happen again, or would it be the first time and then the next time you have it would be the first annual?
That's That's like saying bi-weekly or bi-weekly is like every other week or oh god. Every other week or every 2 weeks or something like that. No, that's not right.
Oh, hold on. Would bi-weekly, because most of the time when you think of bi-weekly, you think of every other week.
I don't know what you think of.
I would assume most people think every other week, but I think it could also be construed to be twice a week.
Twice a week. That's right. Yes, yeah.
So
it's like bi-monthly as well.
Yes.
Every
so it's
other
like
month
twice
or
a month?
twice a month.
Yeah. That's
And you have
words
no
are
idea.
hard.
Words are hard. English. How does it work? How does it work? We should start a segment where we break down words. You know what word needs to come back?
Don't do this.
Bastard.
Bastard never left.
Do not hear that word enough.
I call you a bastard all the time.
Yeah, because I brought it up with you and I was like, we need to try to bring this word back.
No, I've been calling you bastard for most of our friendship.
It's a great word. It's a great word. It's a good dig. And it sounds cool. And you can even like escape it. And by like when you call somebody a bastard, you go, oh no, I was talking about my sword.
What?
A bastard sword.
I hate you so much.
You just have a way out. Always.
Always?
Always have a way out. Only you can prevent forest fires.
What is a bastard?
A bastard?
Yeah, by
Bastard
definition.
is a child born out of wedlock.
What is a wedlock? For people
When
who don't know, not just for me.
When
Not for
when
me.
they're wedded.
What?
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Oh.
The second half of that line was, otherwise it's a bastard.
Yes, I remember that from Beyonce's song.
It was subtext. You had to read between the lyrics.
Oh, are you sure it was behind the scenes?
It might have been a behind the scenes video. I don't know where I saw it. All I know is it's true. And you can
Okay.
check my word on that.
Bastard. I already looked it up.
You bastard.
A bastard can mean an unpleasant and despicable person. Don't you shoot that at me.
That too. Could be that.
As an adjective, it means of a thing no longer in its pure or original form.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I combined
Um,
Mike's Hard Lemonade with Dr. Pepper and I got some bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A person of a specified kind, a difficult or awkward undertaking situation.
Mm.
A person born of parents not married to each other.
There you go. Out of wedlock.
Out of wedlock.
That's the official term.
I don't
Were your parents married?
remember.
That's rough, man. You
I
might be
mean-
a bastard.
Well, see, because my parents, they were separated when I was born, but I don't know if they were divorced yet.
Were they officially divorced? That's a great question.
I don't know. I
Mm.
can't.
We'll never know. We could ask. Yep.
But that's a lot of work.
Call him up. Call him up. We need to know.
Hello, Padre. I have a very serious question for you.
Father. Please, I must know. Am I a bastard? That would be an awkward
But you
conversation.
know, you always have to check Urban Dictionary.
That's one of the conversations you can't have. The other one is, why did you circumcise me? Or, why
Father.
did you not circumcise me? Father, what religion? What God told you to do this?
What if you asked your father that and he just said, I don't know, just because I was what I thought you would want to be too?
I don't know. It was a checkbox on the form, and I didn't really read it that well.
I was drunk when they asked
I
me.
left my glasses at home. I was like 6 or 7 shots deep at that point. Birth is hard, man.
Because your mother pissed me off again.
It cuts back to like the waiting room. He's filling out the form, and you just hear in the other room, ah, ah, and he's like, oh god, just don't listen, don't listen. What does that say? Circumference? I
Sir,
want
we
all
need
of
you
them.
to fill out
I
these
want the whole
papers.
thing.
Just yes for everything.
I don't want half of it. I want the whole circumference.
The whole circumference. You don't
And
want.
they go,
You don't want the radius, the diameter.
I know. I don't want. The circumference goes all the way around.
Yeah.
right?
So the half of that would. Hold on. Wait.
half of that
Half
would
of that would be the diameter because it goes halfway. Wait. No, that's going.
no. The
Math
diameter
is
is the
hard.
mix between. It's like
No,
if
diameter
you draw a
is
circle
halfway
through it.
Not a circle.
That's
a
the
line through it.
radius.
No, the radius is half of the diameter. The circumference is the whole circle.
No.
Yes.
The radius is from the middle point to the edge.
Yes.
The diameter
cuts
is all the way
through.
across.
Yes.
But
So that's cutting the
circumference is
circle in
referring
half.
to all the way around the outside.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there is a term for half the circumference.
So if we're doing this in terms of not circles, the circumference is the perimeter.
Sure.
Do they have a word for?
I
don't-
don't.
You know what?
No.
Math is also hard. Stay in school, kids. And if you didn't, good luck. Charlie.
Whatever you do, don't be a film or a theater major.
I thought you were gonna say whatever you do, don't be a thought.
That's also good. Yeah.
Wrap it up, kids.
Oh boy. What a tangent.
How did we even get here?
I
What were we
think
talking
what we can
about?
blame this on is the fact that we've consumed about an eighth of Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Uh,
And being the lightweights
an
that we are,
eighth?
well, you've done about half. I've done about a quarter.
yeah, we're not alcoholics.
I could chug.
What is an alcoholic?
I don't know what the official term, not official, the official qualifications are, but my definition is that an alcoholic is someone who their primary coping mechanism is alcohol. When something pops up, oh man, the world's ending today because we're having an election. Let's get drunk.
I feel attacked by that statement.
Which, ironically, is something that you said to me before we
but
even
listen,
were going to hang
but
out today.
listen, I think it also depends on how often you drink. Because I don't drink often. Like the last time I had a Mike's Lemonade, which was the only thing I've had in like the last month or so,
Yeah.
was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's not like
That's- yeah.
I drink every week, and I don't drink to get drunk very often.
No, and your reaction is not immediately, I should get drunk.
I mean, if we go back to like summer, that's a different story. But I was wilding out.
this
Remember
guy.
that one time when your computer broke and you were having a breakdown, and you're like,
it had been multiple months, and maybe let's say I was looking for an excuse to party. All right, I can't fix this now. It's not gonna do me any good thinking about it. I should just.
drink your
I
feelings
I
away.
need to have fun in this moment.
Fun.
And
That didn't look like a lot of fun you were having. You
the
were
fastest-
definitely wallowing in your sorrow and pity.
Yeah, that's what it looked like from the outside. From the inside, I was having a sparkle.
On the inside,
party.
you were in Party City.
I was laying on a bed. There were hot women everywhere with glitter, throwing it on me. And then I went to the bathroom and I purged my body of the goldfish that I ate earlier.
Is that?
And that was my choice.
Are you sure? Because the way I remember it is you drank. What did you drink? Was it gin?
No, we this is going to sound awful, but we polished off a bottle of wild turkey. There wasn't a lot left.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You made me drink with you, you bastard.
I didn't make you
You
drink.
did.
I was like, hey, do you want some of this? Because there's like 8 shots in here, and I can't drink 8 shots or I'll die.
And I was like, sure, why not? I'll be your friend. I'll be the person who will drink with you so you don't die.
Oh my god.
You know what you should have been saying to me? You should have been singing the Golden Girls theme song. Thank you for being a friend. Because you were like, if I drink this, I'm going to throw up. And I was like, well, I can't let you drink all of that alone.
I just wanted to finish it because that bottle had been up there for
Wild Turkey Bourbon.
2
That's what it's
years at
called.
this point.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's just like, I need to get it out of the house.
Yeah, and so you decided
And it
to
was
drink it and then
nice.
purge it.
It was a nice night. I didn't purge it.
Mhm.
I purged a little bit of it.
But most of it. Oh, that's right. You ate so much goldfish that day.
I had a lot of goldfish as well. Yeah.
I think you were a little depressed.
That cannot be proven, and nor will anybody involved in the scenario admit anything.
Was I
Because
involved
as-
in the scenario?
As
So that's
everybody
case-
knows, Jonathan does not get depressed. Fake news.
Cause he's a real man. Yeah.
I'm a real man. We shove it down. Shove it down.
Just
Bottle it up.
Just
Put it
like
on
you
a
did
shelf.
that bourbon before you puked it up.
Amen, brother. You bottle it, put it down there, and then when it tries to come back up, you drown it.
With
Grab it by the neck and plunge it into a river of alcohol. Wow, this is
and that's
really
what
unhealthy
I think
sounding.
That's what I would say would be an alcoholic, Jonathan.
Yeah, except that just because I have an alcohol shelf
Mm.
doesn't mean I drink it all the time.
I mean, that's fair.
The
You
last
don't
time I
drink it all.
drank, you were here. The time before that, you were here.
Are you saying I'm the problem here?
I am not implying or saying anything.
You're saying I'm the reason. Are you calling me an enabler?
You
So you're saying you have a problem and I'm enabling you?
just happened.
Or
to
are you
be
saying I'm the
in
problem
the
and you're
area.
enabling me? Are we each other's problems? Should we stop being friends?
Maybe we're just toxic. You don't know.
Well, shit. How else am I going to find another white friend?
That'll be tough, man. Good luck with that.
Listen.
Fuck out of my house. No.
Dang, if we
Good
stop
luck
being
post-election. You're gonna get shot.
I think we're all going to get shot.
I'm gonna get shot. I'm gonna get shot. Well, you want to get shot, so you know what? Maybe that'll be
Listen.
good for you.
Don't. For different reasons than wanting to die. I
Well,
want to get
I mean-
shot for the experience. I want to know what it's like to get shot.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get
I know it's going to be a lot of pain and I'm going to regret it.
wing you in the clavicle or something, and then
You know, just like shoot my fucking arm or something.
I guess.
Don't hit a major organ. Don't try to kill
The
me.
clavicle isn't a major.
Shit, I'll
organ.
take a graze on the shoulder.
It's just a bone.
The clavicle isn't that right here?
Yeah.
If that collapses, it's gonna like fucking pierce my fucking esophagus.
Well, I mean, if you're a bitch, maybe.
Listen,
This is
I don't know about you, but I have pretty broad shoulders, and I'd like to keep those.
I take offense at that.
You do?
We need to like compare our shoulder width because I think my shoulders are broader than yours. I think it's just because you're a squat man.
Fuck you.
It's the height that makes my shoulders not look so broad.
Well, I mean, you're also bigger than me altogether, so I think you're gonna look bigger anyway.
I'm just talking
But I think
shoulder to
ratio
shoulder.
wise, I know. But like your body type, you're like wider than I am, so you're gonna look like you're gonna have broad shoulders.
Then that's
than-
that's the
regardless.
opposite of what we found out.
Wait.
That I have a slimmer profile than you do.
Oh
Apparently,
no, I
because
was
when we were on set the other day and the director was trying to like give us things, he was like, "Yeah,
Sexual
this
favors.
didn't fit him, but it might fit you because you have smaller shoulders." And I
That's
went,
right.
"What do you mean I have smaller shoulders?"
That's right, and it fits you.
And it did. It fit me.
That's right. I could even put it on.
So some bullshit happened where apparently the fact that I'm like a walking wall, you're just a shorter wall.
I am
It's wider.
Whoa.
I don't understand that.
I mean, people have always told me I should have done football in school.
Yeah.
And I mean, I put on this shirt today, this black shirt, and I'm pretty sure it's a small. I don't know if you've seen me, but I can't. There's no reason why I should be able to fit a small.
Yeah.
But I've had the
Yeah.
shirt for like 6 years now or whatever. And there's no reason why I even said all that. But I was trying to put it on, and as I was like slipping my arms through, it felt really tight. And then I was like, "Fuck, shit!" And like I put it on. I looked at myself in the mirror because in my mind, like my shoulder length is kind of like the width of the rest of my body. So like going down, it would be kind of like if I had like a square shape, pretty much.
I see.
That's how I've always envisioned myself. But as I was looking, I realized my body shape is more of an upside down triangle. So like it's broad or it's wide at the top and gets slimmer as it goes down.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Oh, that's weird."
Top heavy. Yep.
Are you
I know
calling
the
me
problem.
fat?
No. I'm saying your top is larger than your bottom, which is
I mean,
pretty.
have you seen my
I don't know if that's
thighs? They're
normal.
not that big.
Standard. I
They
don't
used
know.
to be huge though.
Oh Lord, don't talk about your thighs.
My thighs are amazing.
I will shoot you with this little Murph gun.
I bet you probably will. If you do that, you will stop. Please. I am in fear.
Mm.
No.
Let's hold on to it for a little while.
Oh, you sick bastard.
I mean, you left this here.
Because we were going to film with it at some point.
We were gonna film with the little one for the
PSP.
PSP. Yeah,
Do you still have that? I lost the other one.
over there.
Do you have the girl or the blue one?
I have the girl one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Wait for that video to come out. We are gonna.
why
get
is my
sponsored, desponsored, whatever.
I have an alarm set for 4:30 that says interview at 5:30, but my interview was like last week.
Maybe once we finish this, you should give him a call
I should do that.
and then start walking. Cause I'm not leaving the house. No,
That's mean. I thought we were
I guess
friends.
I'd take you over there.
What is this?
and
No,
just-
I don't have an interview with
I
them.
gotta drive him all over the place.
Shut up, you bitch, John. John, if it was up to me, I would have my permit by now. But due to fucking coronavirus,
Rabble.
you bastard. Due to fucking coronavirus, I can't even get my permit until next year.
Wow.
We talked about this. I can't get my permit until I think next March.
Well, yeah, but not that it would do you any good to have a permit now, because you also don't have a car.
I mean, yeah, there's also that. And despite that, I have no way to, even if I was able to like learn how to drive now and just go for my test, I have no way to learn how to drive because nobody will let me use their car.
It's a good point.
Or yeah, obviously for obvious reasons.
Yep.
And so I'm just SOL at this point, and it's like, fuck. Because it would be great to have my own car and know how to drive.
Yeah.
Because I would be mobile as fuck. You wouldn't have to come get me. Actually, that'd be kind of difficult. Does it have a passcode?
My gate does not. No,
Okay,
you'll have
so
to
then-
sneak in with somebody.
That's probably the only downside there.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
I'll
could just walk out to my front door and hit the button.
But let's be honest, you won't do that.
No, I'd let you suffer.
Yeah, because you're a bastard.
I've had to do that more times than I can count.
all the more reason for me not to have a car. So we
Stupid
can just come in
gated communities. Gated communities don't do shit.
Gated community. I mean, at least
Last year, well, your bike got stolen out of your gate. Well, it wasn't
we
a
didn't have a
gated
gated community, and I'm pretty sure it's somebody who. Let me tell you about my place.
but- oh boy.
First of all, I should have realized something when I saw no bikes anywhere.
Yeah.
I had my bike connected or locked to the railing that led up to the stairs where I live, and it was there for a good 3 weeks. Nobody did anything to it. It was fine. I think I rode it one time. And then I come out one day to go to class, I think, and my bike is gone. They left the fucking lock. And they cut the lock, but they left the fucking lock there.
Wow.
So I was like, what the fuck? What? Who? That's stupid. I mean,
Yep.
it's not stupid. I mean, they got a free bike, and I was pissed because I paid like $300 for it.
Yeah.
And then, ironically, over the next couple of weeks, I realized that because I live on the 3rd floor, my bike was on the 1st floor. I realized that connected to the stairwells, because there's 2 stairwells. The one closest to mine, there was a lone wheel of a bike locked onto the stairwell through a bike lock.
Oh. they
Meaning
just-
somebody took
yeah.
the entire bike minus the front wheel
minus the front wheel.
from where it was. And then on the other stairwell, there's a whole bike there, but it's missing a front wheel. So that means either on 2 separate occasions, somebody came and stole their front wheel, and somebody stole that bike, or somebody came and stole that bike and stole the front wheel off of that bike and put them together to make their own bike.
And weirdly enough, I would say that you live in a better part of town than I do.
Yes!
It's bizarre because like I'm in a gated community. We have a gate. Granted, the gate breaks down every other week and it's just like set open the whole time. And I very specifically remember every single semester that I've been here, there's been something happening.
Mhm.
There was, I don't know if it was gang violence or what it was. I think earlier this fall that we got like a thing. It was like, hey, we've been getting reports of people walking around with guns. Like, if you see anything, call the police, right?
Yeah.
The semester before that, we had people that were going and like door checking cars,
Damn.
like just randomly. We have a police officer that lives at our place.
Oh, yeah.
The
that's
police
right.
car is like right on the corner, and these motherfuckers are brave and bold and selfish ass.
Yep. I'll tell you what.
Did you finish that?
No. Yes.
Wow, he finished his.
It's good, okay?
Cheers.
No, about 3 weeks ago, we got something in the mail from I got something in the mail from my apartment complex, and it was basically, saying that like on this day and this day, some people broke into one of the apartments or something like that. So be extra careful, blah blah blah. And I'm like, fuck.
Be extra careful. What am I supposed to do? Go get a gun? Is that what
Honestly,
you want from me?
I'm like, dang, this place is not safe at all. People steal my shit.
Yep.
And I mean, there's been that bike outside of your apartment for months. And it's
yeah.
like been there so long that it's dusty.
Yep.
Nobody's ever touched that bike. And so I'm like, damn it. And I should have realized it when my
Yep.
last roommate, he left his bike in his room.
Uh-huh. He's
And
smart. He knew.
And Redacted was like, you should take it upstairs with you and just put it on your patio. But I was like, nah, that's too much work. It'll be fine.
Oh boy.
And then ever since then, they're like, I told you so.
Yep.
And I'm like, you don't have to keep telling me so. I'm pretty aware.
My former roommate also kept his bike inside.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. It's a hard knock life out there.
Don't
Especially
live in a
when you
college
live with a bunch of
town.
college people. Yeah.
People get desperate really easily.
That's why I don't leave. Just don't leave the house.
That's
Nobody
why
can
you
rob
don't leave? I thought it was because you think the outside world is toxic.
There are a myriad of reasons as to why I would never leave my abode.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is that there are people out there that will murder me.
I could murder you right now. I come in here with you all the time.
Yeah, but I know where the weapons are in this room, and you don't.
Do you though? Because things in here move all the time, or are covered up all the time.
No, I keep them in specific places for exact moments like what's about to happen here. I'm
Whoops on
watching
your
his body
switchblade.
language. He's getting ready to pounce. Oh my god! Got
Are you
him.
talking about with the Nerf gun that I bought?
We're safe. Yep.
The
Bang!
Ah! Oh my god, the knockoff Nerf gun, I should say.
Yeah.
Did I tell you? Did I ever tell you the story about that knockoff Nerf gun?
What is this story?
So
Knockoff Nerf gun also sounds like an amazing band name.
you want to make a band?
No,
Okay.
not with you.
Why not me?
Well, let's just say it's because you are shorter than me.
That's heightest.
Can't be in a band with somebody shorter than me.
Half the world is shorter than you.
Good point.
You're just a stingy motherfucker.
Yes, I'm never gonna be in a band. Oh,
No,
shucks.
you, sir, are a bastard.
Oh, is that right?
Ugh.
Oh,
Yes.
you missed.
I didn't know such thing.
I caught it with my leg.
You don't have legs. Anyways, so that Nerf gun. So,
Yeah.
let's rewind back to 2018?
Oh my god.
2019.
You don't have to start at the conception.
So it all began when
In
I
a
was
factory
born.
in Indochina, a small child on a factory line began screwing it. No, what
No,
is
this is the reason. There's a reason. This is like the story of how we got that. So I had this friend, and he wanted to hang out all the time. And me being me, I didn't want to hang out all the time because, like you, I can be pretty solitary. I don't like to leave my apartment when I don't have to,
Sure.
or where I live really. And I lived in dorms at the time, and he lived in the dorm building complex next to mine. So it was literally just a not even a 5-minute walk to his dorm. And so if we hung out every time he wanted to hang out, I would have hung out with him literally almost every day that semester.
Damn.
And I don't know about you, but I can't do that.
Nope.
I can't even do that with my best friend.
Yep.
And so I was like, fuck. And it wasn't even like a clingy kind of thing. It was more like he was bored. And it seemed like he had nobody else to hang out with.
That's a man that does not have any good hobbies.
I mean, that's yes, but no. He had all the hobbies. He played Yu-Gi-Oh. He played games. I think he made stories, like wrote stories or something like that.
Oh.
He worked, I think, 2 different jobs. 1 or 2 different jobs. He did school full time. He had all this time.
And he still had time to hang out with you every day?
He still had time. He wanted to hang out with me every day, yeah. Or he wanted me to come to work with him or come to his job and keep him company because he was like the person. He was like the receptionist at one of the dorms.
Oh, I
pretty
see.
much. So like he was the person at the front desk.
Oh, gotcha.
And I was like, most of the time I was like, no, I'm kind of busy. I can't hang out right now.
Fair.
And me being busy most of the time is me saying, I don't want to hang out, but I don't want to be rude about it.
I'd rather lay in bed and watch YouTube. Yeah.
Exactly. That's literally what it was. And so there's been multiple times where I was like, yeah, sure, I can come hang out. And we'd hang out. And he wanted me to like stay up all night with him. And I never did because I was like, I'm tired. I can't do that. I have so much class I got to do, so much schoolwork, blah, blah, blah. He also helped me with Japanese, which was another reason why I was like, he's a pretty cool person.
Yeah.
And I should hang out with him a little bit more. But I also at the time was a full-time student. I also worked, I think, 2 jobs at the time because I worked at the school and I worked at the store at Albertson. Excuse me. But fast forward to the story about that thing. So one night, I think it was the day before finals for Japanese. Yeah, it was the day/night before finals for Japanese. And I was like, dang, we should study. No, he was like, yeah, we should study together, We can study all night, do all the homework we need to do, and then we'll ace the test. And I was like, sure, why not? I think it'll be good for us, you know?
Mhm.
Specifically me, because he had already known a lot of the stuff, but he didn't take like a placement test for it.
Oh, yeah.
So he already knew like a lot of the stuff. He's self-taught and whatnot. He's really smart. And I'm just like, I'm scrounging to pass this class. But it was because of him because this was my second time taking the class.
Sure.
So then I end up going to his dorm, and we hang out. We study Japanese, do homework, play games, just stuff like that. And then he's like, you should stay up all night with me. And at that point, I was like, I probably won't. There's probably not going to be another time I will do this.
Mhm.
So I was like, sure, why not? It was kind of a mistake.
Yeah.
Because I don't know about you, but when I get tired,
Yeah.
and I want to sleep. And so we ended up staying up all night. At some point, he was like, let's go to Walmart. Let's buy some Nerf guns. And so I'm like, sure, why not? I need to go back to my apartment and get my wallet. And remember that picture I showed you with the giant ass moth that fit in my shoe,
Yeah.
or it fit in his shoe? That's the night that the moth struck.
Yeah, because you guys walked.
Yeah, we walked 2.5 miles, 3
Yeah.
miles. We walked it took us over an hour to get there from where we were.
Oh my
We
God.
walked there, got the guns, and then we walked back while also having a Nerf war.
It's
And
like
look
on the way.
on the way. And looking back, I'm like, God, why would I do that?
How did you not get shot
I did, but
Walk-
not with
walking back with fake guns?
I mean,
in the
look
middle
at
of the
it.
night?
Does it look like a real gun?
No, but when you're in the dark, this looks a lot like that. You know what I'm saying?
I suppose.
Mm.
Anyway, so yeah, we ended up having a Nerf war on the way back, and then we just kind of relaxed for the rest of the night. And he's like, and I'm like, God, I'm so tired. He goes, you can take a nap, and then I'll just wake you up when it's time for class. And I was like, I feel weird about that. Like, not even like something feels off, but just like an awkward weird, you know?
Sure.
So I'm like, no, it's fine. So then we end up staying up all night. We go take our final. I don't remember what I got on it, but I passed the class. That's all that matters.
Mm.
And then I go home and I knock the fuck out.
Yeah.
And that's the story of how I got the gun. I walked about 3 miles to Walmart at about 3 o'clock in the morning to buy that gun.
And then you used it
And-
that night, never again, brought it over here and ditched it at my apartment.
All the stuff I leave here is because we plan to use it for one of our sketches.
Ugh.
And we've yet to record any of them. There's that. There's the lightsaber. What else have I left here? That's all I've left here.
You
that I
tried
can
to
think
leave
of.
a Bible here one time.
That's because I didn't want it.
Ah.
I was like, hey, do you want this Bible? And you're like, no. I'm like, listen, but the Word of God.
Yeah, go put it in a drawer in your apartment, not in mine.
Do you think I have a drawer?
You have a drawer somewhere.
You don't
you
know my
put
life.
clothes in it, don't you?
Yeah, they're all full of
Yeah.
clothes.
Make room for Jesus. all right?
Jesus can find his own.
What?
I'm going to hell for
You
that.
going to
one.
hell for that one?
Yep.
That was a denial of Christ.
I'm not entirely sure about that one. That was a pretty lame story, though.
Yeah, boy, that was.
I apologize. Hold on.
I
Let me
can't
find a
believe it. That
better
was
story
like
to tell.
a whole 7-minute build up to. We walked to Walmart at 3 a.m. and walked back.
What's a story that we told in one of the podcasts?
At least
that
you
were
could have been
on?
shot at some point.
We didn't get shot. If I had got shot at that point, then I wouldn't want to get shot, John.
I guess. You know what?
I've almost been
I
struck
think
by
I think
lightning
we can
before.
officially say that you live near a hospital.
I do.
There are a lot of hospitals around where we live.
I live right across from the hospital.
You live, well, all right, I wasn't going to get that specific, but fair enough. You live near a hospital. That hospital has been so full. I don't think I would ever want to live near a hospital. I think the distance of me from the nearest hospital, I like. You know, it's not forever to get there. But when the zombie apocalypse hits, I'm going to have like an hour or two to hear it on the news before they break down my door. Whereas you are going to get eaten in your sleep.
I think I'll notice just because I live on the 3rd floor. So it's going to take them a while to get up first.
Yeah.
I'm
I
assuming that
figure-
they're just
I
like
figure-
the normal kind of zombie. You know?
Yeah. I'd figure give them an hour to take the hospital, another hour to start wandering out into the streets, and then theoretically, living on the 3rd floor, they'll never actually even find you. Because zombies are notoriously bad at climbing stairs.
I mean, unless we get those like fucking mutated zombies.
True. In which case, we're all dead.
But I mean, with social media these days and Twitter specifically and Reddit,
Yeah.
I think I'll know pretty fast.
You would, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I think, do you have a zombie survival plan?
No.
Have you thought about it? Well, because now that I'm thinking about it a little more in depth, I've always thought that I would survive more given my situation here and how far away from the hospital I am. But since I'm on the first floor, there's a window right there. You're on the third floor, and like you have bars on your window.
Not bars.
They're not bars. What
no,
are
just a
those?
window screen. I have a balcony.
You do have a balcony, yeah. I
So-
mean, hell, all you would need to do is take the big ass couch and then put it in like the stairwell, and you're fine.
That's true.
And then I mean,
And
you'd run out of
there's
food
those.
eventually. but-
Everybody in the apartments have those couches too.
Yeah.
The only
Yeah.
downside is once we exhaust all of our resources and our food.
Then you'd have to go out into the world,
Yeah.
which that's where the actual.
And then
zombie
that's when I'll have
apocalypse
to
would
live
start.
out my Dead Island 2 life.
Yeah.
That's
So
not why I said
theoretically, what
2.
there's like 3, 6, 9, 12 people on your floor.
How
How many rooms are there on that floor? with you?
There's let's see.
Like 6 on
There's
each
6
side.
apartments and 3 rooms in each. So 18.
18 people. Yeah, 18 people.
That's probably enough for
That's a hell of a survivor
And
party.
then again, since we're apartments, we have everything that you need to live,
Yeah.
and everything's already furnished for us.
Yep. Even better.
The only downside is it's just like the electricity gets cut.
Yeah. The problem. Yeah. And I think the zombie apocalypse hits, and then I wouldn't be able to come get you because I would have to drive into the zombies to come and like. And
That is if
rescue
they
you.
start at the hospital near me though.
Well, there's that one, or there's the one. Either way, they're right next to you.
No, because there's the because that one has like that's not just a hospital. That's like a hospital with like 5 different clinics around it. Actually,
That's true.
but
yeah.
there's also the hospital that's down the highway that way. That's way a ways out,
Yeah.
and I think that one's a bigger hospital than the one I live by.
Yeah. So I think I'm right in the middle. Maybe that's even worse.
It could be.
The,
I
the
mean,
waves are gonna crash right here. Yeah.
the Corona zombies.
And there would be no way. I'd have to go out instead of going down into like the metropolis. I'd have to go in the other direction. Yeah.
Go in the backwoods.
Yeah. Boy, oh boy.
But no, I do not have a zombie apocalypse strategy or plan.
Do you
aside
think
from-
you would survive in a zombie apocalypse?
on my own? Definitely not.
Well, how long do you think you would survive?
Where I currently live, I'd say at least a week.
A week? Is
Just
that because of how much food you have left?
I mean, if I the way I eat now, if I stuck with that, because I've gone back to only eating like once a day.
Sure.
So if I had that, I could last probably a month with just like strictly food.
Yeah.
But like, sanity wise, I don't know.
What do you mean sanity wise?
I'm a pretty paranoid individual.
You'd go up. Well, there's no hope out there. Time to pass on, and then
Pretty much just jump out.
Wow.
No,
Oh, the way to go.
I also don't know how to actively survive in a zombie apocalypse or anything like that. I
I've
haven't
never seen
played.
anything zombie related.
I haven't watched many zombie movies or played many
Oh.
zombie games.
Yeah.
Aside from like Left 4 Dead 2,
Sure.
I've played Dead Island Riptide, and I
Okay.
think that's it. For zombie movies, I think the only one that I remember seeing at least is Train to Busan,
I see.
and that was such a good movie, dude.
You didn't even see the like World War Z with Brad Pitt?
No,
Wow.
never seen it. Yeah, so I don't think I like realistically speaking, I don't think I could survive as long as a lot of people.
Hmm.
But I think I will be able to survive a little bit longer than a lot of people, normal people, I guess.
Yeah.
In terms of like fitting for my life, that may be a different story because I have like no actual kinds of weapons or anything like that,
Sure.
except for like a sharp kitchen knife.
It's really all you need in the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
I have a ukulele, but
well,
that
I
would
would
break pretty easily.
I think I'd be all right.
I want to rip up a stop sign
Yeah.
and use that as a weapon. I guess I have 2 shower rods and I have some broomsticks,
Go
so I could
Dead
like
Rising
fight them
on
off.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be able to like kill a lot of them.
I think the problem for me would be location
Yeah,
because I couldn't stay in my apartment. This place is the most insecure place ever.
you could come over to me.
No, but then if the zombies attacked, I would have to drive into the zombies to you. I would be cut off from you.
Okay,
And I think I could maybe go to like the square.
that's true.
That seems like a really bad idea, but there's a lot of
There's
big
a lot
buildings.
of upstairs places you
Yeah.
can go to, and
Go to like the Wells Fargo building.
oh yeah, that
And
one
then
has like
barricade the entrance.
Oh no, that's probably not a good idea. I was gonna say you could go to the parking garage. But that's not a good idea because it's a parking garage, so
Yeah.
they can easily walk up those.
There'd be no
flights.
defending that. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Now that Wells Fargo building is like it's like
It's pretty
entirely
tall.
concrete as
Yeah.
well. So, yeah, I'd go in there and they'd be like,
And
"What are you
then a
doing
lot
here?"
of
I'm like,
the,
"I bank with you, motherfuckers. Give
Oh
me
my
safe
God.
passage."
A lot of the alleyways too. I think I have a lot of easy access to the roofs of some building. But the
True.
downside of that is that they have easy access to roofs of building. So then the zombies
Yeah.
could climb up those too.
Well, zombies are. I mean, I'm assuming they're slow zombies in this scenario, not
Yeah.
like World War Z zombies. So you'd probably be fine. But
You definitely see them coming.
yeah, but I don't know. I feel like normally I have a plan in place, and I thought I had a plan in place until I started thinking critically about this location that I'm in now.
Let's see, if we just think about strictly like all the windows they can bust through, there's there's 4 in this apartment alone.
Yeah,
That they could easily bust through because you're on the first floor and you're also like pretty open an area outside of where you live.
Yep.
So it'd be easy for them to just bust in.
I would have to like put my bed against the window. I'd have to barricade the door with everything else I have.
You'd have to literally like somehow put enough pressure on both of those to keep them closed.
Yeah, or just do the quiet approach and just not make a peep. In which case, I'll run out of food in. I've got one thing of tuna left, so I have about a day.
I mean, people survived off of not eating for 40 days, so there's
I
that.
could do it. I could do that. But it's not like the apocalypse would be over by then. I do have a shite load of candy.
That's true, but I mean, they're gonna hear
Yeah.
you eating that
Yeah,
with the wrappers.
in the middle of the night, they'll hear crinkle, crinkle, crinkle.
You're basically gonna be living. You're gonna be living in a quiet place, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah. Shh! Don't eat the Twix. Bah! And then I'm dead. Yeah,
I guess you have your roommate though, too.
yeah.
I mean, with 2 of you, you could both barricade the door and the window.
We'd have to really band together. Yeah, and I don't know where we would like. We wouldn't be able to like defend this middle area because there's way too many windows and doors.
Oh, what you could do is you
The
get all the
communal
supplies you
living space.
need, and then you lock yourself in his closet.
I mean, yeah, yeah. I honestly think I would. I think I would get on the road.
Just get on the road.
Yeah.
Not take the chance.
Because I know people who have much more defensible locations.
Like me.
No.
Oh.
No. I would head south. I'm sorry. I'd have to bail on you. Yep. That's just the cold
Just
hard
come
facts of
back
it.
for me at least.
I would on the road, I'd be like, okay, Alexa, call Isaiah. And he'd be like, oh my God, there's zombies outside. I go, I know. I'm sorry. Stay there. If you're still alive in about 2 weeks, I'll come back and get you. Hang up, and then I just keep going.
Hopefully, I'll still be alive, and you'll call me, and I'll be like, "Hello, I'm alive. Come get me now."
You answer the phone, you go, oh, are you a zombie now? No, that's just my ringtone. Leave a message at the beep. Boop. Oh.
No, I'm just acting. I mean, I'm already dumb enough. I don't think they'll want my brains anyways.
The school is remaining open. I managed to get my theater degree.
Honestly, if there was a zombie apocalypse with our school, they wouldn't
Keep it
shut
open,
down.
Yeah.
You'd be like, "You're
We're just
required
gonna switch
to."
online classes
Yeah.
only. And yeah, just make sure to have your work on in time. We'll keep the Zoom meetings going, and then the internet goes down.
Yep.
Make
We're-
sure to mail in your tests, and then we'll handle it from
We'll
there.
mail you your diplomas. I mean, they already do that anyways. You don't have to come to graduation, but if you want to walk across that stage,
USPS goes down. All right, you should be expecting a carrier pigeon to bring forth your receipt that you went to this school and paid us a lot of money.
don't worry. The sports department is racking in enough money for us that we can, in fact, afford drones.
And just remember, we do have a game this Friday. There will be armed guards around the campus. We'll be scanning everyone to see if they're infected with the zombie virus. Make sure to come and buy some hot dogs to support your local team.
Honestly, that's probably how it would go, just based on how they reacted to this fucking pandemic. Because that's how they were for this pandemic. Oh yeah, we're gonna shut down the school for the rest of last semester, but there's still gonna be practice going on. Okay,
Yep.
we're gonna open up the
Yeah.
campus. Most of your classes will be online, but make sure you come support us at the football games. We won't put up safety
It, like,
parameters
cuts
for
to the
anybody.
football game, and people are just being eaten, and Then it like zooms out and it's a telebroadcast. Nobody ever saw this coming. Who could have possibly foretold that somebody would fake this? Oh my God! It's the Zombie Bowl. The first annual Zombie Bowl. Are we sure we're using annual right? This is the very first one. Are we planning on doing a second one?
I don't see why not if it's racking in the money.
Solid comedy callback. I'm good at that.
We're going to playoffs, boys. Ah, that's the spirit.
Instead of like the, when they in the background dunk the the
Gatorade
Kool-Aid over like the guy's head.
Yeah.
Like, we played a great game. They're really riled up. They just have a hunger inside them. Oh God, oh God. They're like devoured in the background. What a great uplifting speech, coach. Hopefully we'll see you guys next season. You going for the Rose Bowl? Oh God, yeah, we're all fired up. Oh God. All right, Tom, back to you. He's just sitting there like,
and it looks like they won the game. I don't know if they plan on continuing. Oh yes, Tom, we're gonna go for the gold. Why would we stop now?
oh my God. Well, this was a hell of a podcast.
I don't know what happened.
I think we should drink more often.
We should. I mean, you see how it is whenever we drink before we record anything.
Yep. We really get high almost effectively.
Hi.
And speaking of being high, let's end this with our classic ranged air high five.